Dear friends, in this video we are going to discuss how we can open a pop-up, specifically Elementor pop-up, using on click, and we are going to use Ajax in this function. So in this thing we will learn first how to operate in Ajax, then also we are going to learn how we can open Elementor pop-up on click. So we have a pop-up. Here we have pop-ups, and this is our flash sale pop-up. So this is our pop-up. So our goal is to change the product name here, and when someone clicks over a button that we are going to add here. So let's start with this tutorial. So I have made all the code so that I can save my time during this video. So the very first function is I am using add action. This is basically a WooCommerce action that enables us to add some text after this whole form. Let's see, save this file and refresh. So here you see we have a view of a link. So basically what this function do, WooCommerce after add to cart, this will add some content after the end of this whole box. So I'm using this LB WooCommerce after main content action. So in this action I have added a link and then gave this link an ID of product offer, and then I also associated data ID in this link. You can also see this thing here in inspect. So after this form section I have this link with the ID product offer, and the product ID is 38 for this particular product. So the next thing is we need to add a JavaScript file so that we can handle on-click functions and send Ajax parameters to WordPress. So let's add that function here. Here we have the enqueue file. So I'm pasting it over here. So let's see how this function works. So this is a function my load scripts, and we add this function to the WP scripts function action. So what basically this function does, we are adding a file, we are adding a new file named ftajax.js. So the very first parameter this function handles is lb, that's a handler. So this should be unique for every file that you include in your theme or plugin. And the next is the URL for the JavaScript file or CSS file that you want to include. So this function basically used for the script file, that is JavaScript files. Next is the support, which libraries this file needs to work, and then the version of this file, and then set it to true. The next important function for doing Ajax is we need a function name WP localized script. So this function will help us to add parameters to JavaScript files so that we can access the parameters if we require in a JavaScript file. So the very first function is same as the handler. So whenever you are using this WP localized script function, make it sure that the handler for both WP enqueue script and WP localized script should be same. Otherwise, you will not able to access the variables in this file, in ajax file. So in this file we are sending an ajax parameter, and we are sending, this is our basically a variable that will be accessible in whole file. And the next is the array of all the variables that we need to send. So basically this is the function ajax. So I have included this function over here. If you see, this is my file, this is my file. Okay, so now I need to include, let me say, the functions file as well. Now add the JavaScript code. Let's understand what this code does. So when the document is ready, what we do, when someone clicks over this view product link, that's the ID of this product, of this link, product offer. When someone clicks over it, then we grab the data attribute, data ID attribute of this button. But when we click on this link, then we pass this variable again in this function. So the next important thing is doing ajax, so that we do some function, we can do some programming in PHP and get the desired output from that ajax file. So for the ajax we are using jQuery ajax function, and then the very first parameter we are sending is the URL. That's this URL is coming from this function file, this URL. So admin ajax is responsible for handling all ajax functions. And the next is the type that we are going to send. We are using post, then the data. Data is basically the all actions or all parameters that we are sending to PHP, so that we can handle all we can manipulate the data and send it back to JavaScript. On the when we receive a successful data, then we will receive data in this function, and then we can do whatever we want in JavaScript. So now let's look at how we can add PHP code. So for this this is ajax function for WordPress. So we are doing do some PHP code is the function for this, and for this we need to attach this function to two add actions. The one is WP Ajax no private, then the function name. So just keep in mind this whole thing is necessary. Okay, that's the name of the function should be over here and over here as well. The next is WP Ajax, then the function name. So what's the difference between the and why we are adding these two actions to this function? So basically what this private function means, that this function is available to all users. However, WP Ajax enables us to have this parameter available to only logged in users. So basically what we want, dear friends, in this video we are going to discuss how we can open a pop-up, specifically Elementor pop-up, using on click, and we are going to use Ajax in this function. So in this thing we will learn first how to operate in Ajax, then also we are going to learn how we can open Elementor pop-up on click. So we have a pop-up here we have pop-ups, and this is our flash sale pop-up. So this is our pop-up. So our now click on view offer, then you will able to see this 38 belt. 38 belt. Why belt is coming? Because we are echoing this product name as well. So after having after we have the variable that we added over here, you can do anything what you want using this product ID. What here I'm doing, I'm getting the product name using this ID and echoing it. So when you have when you echoed anything, then that variable is available here. That can be a variable, or that can be a string or an array, so that you can use and work here. So once you have this data available, what you can do, you can check for the you have data and use this Elementor, and you can use the jQuery to replace the name, product name that I first discussed when I started this video. So we are going to change the product name of this thing and this product this div. So if I click over this element, then you can see I have added ID to this product, and this product ID is here, and this is basically some HTML code that you can see when this pop-up opens. So to change the title, we need to add this class as well. So this element is basically located after this class. So I am adding text to this div. Now save it and refresh it. And click view offer. Here you see you have attached the belt, the product name of this product. So whenever I go to other products, you can see we will have the product name over there, bean with logo. View offer, we have cap. So this is how we do Ajax, and we can open Elementor using JavaScript. And so this is the whole tutorial. This is what this Ajax do. This is the power of Ajax. Thank you for being here, and if you like this video, please subscribe to our channel for more videos. Thank you. To make this function available to all users or whoever visits our website. Now let's save this function, and when someone clicks over this, you remember we are sending product ID. So this product ID, we are able to grab this ID here. If you wanna see it, just look at this product ID. You can print R